brilliant, Kelly. It is so true. I mean, spikenard, particularly being the oil of gratitude, and it also is very much about encouraging you to surrender and accept life exactly as it is. So you think about Jesus' life, and it was coming to an end. And it was
Mm.
also to find appreciation for all of your life's experiences. So you can see how it was appropriate for this oil to be the one to anoint Jesus' feet. That also helps with the emotional and pain aspect of everything as well. So when you go deeply into that, I will post a bit more about spikenard later on to explain a little bit more about the properties physically, emotionally, mentally that spikenard can do, as well as with cedarwood being the oil of community. It was the oil that the actual wood that they used for the ark. So for Noah's Ark, the flood was made of cedar wood. Now, when you think about it, it's actually the oil of community, but it's a natural sedative. So it would be appropriate for people that were stuck in an ark for 40 days and 40 nights to actually be sedated a little bit, and all the animals and everything else as well. So you see there's a purpose for every oil. And we're here to help you to, if whatever oil you choose, if you go for these beautiful ancient oils, we are all here to support you in your journey with them as well. So all you have to do is reach out, connect with us, and we'll be able to assist you that way. But just to share how valuable these are, even on a physical level, all of these ancient oils are anti-inflammatory. They're antimicrobial, they're antispasmodic, so they can relieve muscle spasms. They are wound healing. They are stress relief. So they're great for anxiety and all of that as well. They help reduce inflammation. They're helpful with conditions like arthritis, menopause, because menopause is again something that the body is going through changes, hormones and everything else. And these ancient oils are a journey. Menopause is a journey as well. So again, connecting menopause symptoms and everything else to assist you with going through that journey, the ancient oils are a great choice for that as well.
Deb, can
And
I
of
just
course,
interject there? It's for
sure.
menopause when your reproduction is coming offline, but it's also for birth because it's
Yeah.
for
Again, all hormone imbalances,
birth and death and everything in between.
all hormone imbalances. In other words, whatever is going on in your life, these ancient oils will find some gift to give you. So this is why we're all a little bit gaga over these particular oils. And as I said, they are limited. And I'll just share my experience with these. These, as I said, trauma is a big thing that these oils assist us with. And I didn't realize how much trauma I was holding in my own body. Things happen in life, and I was going through a bit of stress. And all of a sudden, my left arm, which is my receiving arm, by the way, basically froze on me. So it was totally, I was immobilized in my left arm. I'm only now getting mobility back. I've been basically, if you'll notice, sometimes I'm only using this hand a lot, which is my right hand, because everything on the right side works fine, but the left side I've got a little difficulty with. So what I did, and I'll show you what I actually did. And again, also great for the skin. You can put these anywhere. So you just grab a roller ball, and this is what I do. I just take the little stopper out, and I grab one drop of each of these precious oils, and I put one drop. Now, with the hyssop, I'll just make a note of that. There is a safety stopper in this. So if you've noticed that your hyssop is hard to get out, it's because it's got a safety stopper in there. So what I've done is I've just swapped it with one of my other 5 ml stoppers, and then it works really well. Otherwise, it takes like forever to come out because it's a very thick oil. And it's the only one in the ancient collection that is only 2.5 ml. So that's how precious that one is. And then we have our Gorban, which is really great for muscle spasms and things like that. So I'll just put a drop of that one in. And then I put a drop of the Citrus. Again, this one's really great for emotional support, like brokenhearted and things like that. Citrus is your best friend for that one. And then you've got your common myrtle. as well. So I know that we're sort of running out of time, so I'm just quickly doing this to show you how you can actually use these ancient oils. So I just put a drop. This is the myrrh. So myrrh's quite thick, so you need to be patient. One little drop. Make sure when you're using myrrh, this is where your fractionated coconut oil will come in handy. Just put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil on your finger and rub some on the spout around the myrrh, and then your lid won't jam. She's a resin and she gets very crusty. And sometimes she will seal herself. Remember, she was used for embalming. So she seals herself onto the bottle, and then she's forever to get off. So if you use your fractionated coconut oil just to add a little lubrication for her, that's very helpful. And then, of course, our Frankie. Our Frankie, that's actually in our ancient collection, just one drop of that. Then you just grab your fractionated coconut oil and you top it all up. So you fill up your 10 ml bottle with the fractionated coconut oil. This is the best way to start using your ancient oils. Yes, you can diffuse them and everything like that, but they are precious. And definitely, if you can afford to diffuse them, do that, because as Kelly said, the smell is very, very important to ingest through the body. But when you put fractionated coconut oil with any essential oil, you make it more topically wherever you put it. When you put something on neat, it can go straight through your bloodstream, 30 seconds, goes right through your whole system. But in this case, we're making it more topical. So I'm just putting my lid back on, and then I'm going to show you, this is what I use as my skincare at the moment. I have been using, and also I've had a toothache. So I've had a little bit of a toothache here. So what I've done is I've just shake up my little roller ball, and I've been just putting some on my neck, around my ears, reflexology points are there. See how it's much easier applying with a roller ball. Around here. And it's interesting, I am 64 years old, nearly 65. And my skin, since I've started using the ancient oils particularly, it's funny how people notice something different in you. And I'm getting, you're looking really young. I'm going, well, thank you. I wasn't really, because you see yourself all the time, so you don't really pick up. But when people go, something about you is different. And the only thing I can put that down on, the only extra thing that I have done that's different is my ancient oils. See how I'm putting that all on this arm that was frozen. And I'm getting, as I'm doing it, I'm getting more movement in that arm. So it's a process, and it's happening. And this is a heavy duty trauma that I've had in my life. And if anything does go wrong with me, it's always my left side. So this is not a surprise. I knew something was going to come up, as with when we start using oils. Sometimes it feels like you have to get worse before you get better. Just remember that. The trauma has to come out. So, as with Rebecca and Serena, they said they went through pain. It's a temporary thing. So just persevere. Or I understand that the trauma and the toxins in your body have to come out. So you may experience what we call a healing crisis. Persevere, because it will be worth it in the long run, because it's only a temporary thing. All right. As Serena and Rebecca have demonstrated, the amazing results they had because they persevered. And can you see now I can lift that? I couldn't lift that this morning. So this is how fast, takes 30 seconds to hit your bloodstream, how fast these oils work. So I encourage you, if at all possible, get your free wholesale account, because anytime you spend 100 PV with DoTerra, you get a free wholesale account anyway. The gift of these oils, you immediately get a wholesale account anyway and free shipping, because it's 168 PV as we mentioned. If you do want the extra frankincense, it's worth adding the cedar wood and the fractionated coconut oil to top it up to your 200 PV. Or if you'd like to indulge in the spikenard, oil of gratitude, top it up to your 200 PV and get your frankincense. And as we said, this, and Kelly said so beautifully, this is only available till stocks last, or till the 31st of December. And then they're gone, and we do not know when they will be back. So I encourage you, reach out to anyone here to explore more about the ancient oils. And let me tell you, you're in for a ride. So enjoy, have fun, and stay tuned to more as we go along our own journeys.
Bye.